He makes a song about national front and asks his audience if it's gonna be a success. Next one is Jeff Buckley. Okay, it seems like I have 16 albums by him. Okay. That's a lot. It's a lot because he only gave out one album. Yes, okay, so the thing is that I have Grace, the only album he ever released. I also have Grace Legacy Edition, which has a bunch of songs that didn't make the cut. Also some alternate takes of the same songs. You see this? Jeff Buckley live at Chicago, I think it's called. Live in Chicago. I have a friend that's probably a bigger fan of Jeff Buckley than I am. Not saying that I'm not a fan, but I think, I can't say for sure, but I think Jeff Buckley is his favorite artist. Because when I post songs on Facebook, those are the only ones he likes when I post Jeff Buckley songs. Whereas most of the other songs I post rarely get any attention from him. So, yeah, he's a big Jeff Buckley fan. And he bought this this live DVD of Jeff Buckley. And I wanted him to make a copy of it to me. But he never did, so I decided, well, ride my coffin woman, I thought. I want this as well, so I bought it myself. I do recommend this live album, or live DVD, this concert, because it shows Jeff Buckley's many sides. Not only his talent, but also that he was probably a little bit strange. That's the way we like it, right? Because he does some strange things in this concert. And I remember me and my friend went on holiday, and we got really drunk. So we just put this disc in, let Jeff Buckley sing us to sleep, sort of. And I don't think anyone has seen it before. I'm not sure, or perhaps they had seen it. But the thing is, when you're really, really drunk, and you hear how he talks and what he says, it is transcendent. Isn't that a word that you say? Transcendent. Yes, I think it is really transcendent when you're drinking tequila with gummy bears. The level of hungoverness that I had the day after when I shot tequilas with gummy bears. Whew. It felt, I'd never been that hungover, and it felt, I was kind of afraid that I was poisoned, that I drank too much. I guess I only took three or four tequilas of gummy bears before I went to sleep, but still, never been as hungover. It felt like the light was jamming their knives in my eye, and oh my god, I thought I was gonna die, or at least something bad was gonna happen. I've never been that hungover in my life. I really recommend this live concert. Don't know if I could show you clips from it. I guess I can, but it would demand some editing. I guess I wanted to show you some of the sound bites. Some of the sound bites. Great live performer. Not only does his voice sound great in studio, or most artists sound great in studio, he really puts on a powerful live performance as well. Now, he died long before I got to go into concert. I never heard of him before, at least. I think he was dead when I heard of him the first time. I remember he constantly tuned his guitar over and over again throughout the entire concert. I think Green Brothers is one of my favorite songs with Jeff Buckley. I'm gonna see if I can find a version, the live. I think they're on YouTube and just add it here on the screen somewhere so you can see what I see. At least for a little while.
This entire show is dedicated to People Magazine and Cuervo Tequila.
Tequila.
Both induce failure and delusion.
It's kind of an action video, isn't it? Ooh, I'm reacting to something. Better pay those guys that own the copyright for reaction videos.
Butterscotch hair, her green eyes, blue goodbyes, with her hand in her hands, and your kiss on the lips of another.
angry day. It's not only angry, it's quite crazy as well. Mad! Angry Jim, mad! Angry Dave is mad! Brother Angry Dave was released. There we go. At 30 minutes out. No, 1 hour and 6 minutes out of the concert. He goes crazy, and then he had this reaction at 1 hour and 6 minutes.
Come on, what? Me?
It's just delightful.
Us?
Ride my coffin, woman.
Freebird? Stairway to Freebird? I'm still alive with my Freebird? Get on top of my coffin, woman. What the hell are you gonna say that to me for? Check, hey. Maybe a bit more low end on this. Go out and cop for me, woman. Go out and cop, let me. You didn't get it, did you? Fuck off, just fuck off. '60s are bullshit. '70s, almost big bullshit. '80s, I don't even need to tell you. Except for the Smiths, maybe. Get out of it.
It's all about now!
It's all about now.
Now!
Bigger, faster, sweatier, skinnier, whiter, blacker, gracer.
Still listening to this.
Asking to stay long enough for the clouds to fly me away. Well, it's my time coming, I'm not afraid to die. And my fading voice sings of love, but she cries to the clicking of time, waiting the fire, waiting the fire, yeah, waiting the fire, waiting the fire, yeah.
Well, I think it's enough of Jeff Buckley. Now. In short, he's a great artist, and that's the theme here. I don't listen to crappy music. You may say, hey Andy, you listen to great music, but you also listen to crap. Yeah. Some people say that, right? Oh, Jeff Buckley is great, but Lady Gaga is bad, right? Again, you have to have this strict. You can't listen to anything except this is real music, and this other type of music, that's bad. Justin Bieber is bad, whatever is bad, right? And the thing is that all artists, most likely, if producing enough music, will hit gold. Yeah, and if you don't believe that Justin Bieber could find some song by accident almost, that is good, then you are a fucking idiot. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, if you think that any artist who produces a lot of music doesn't create something worthwhile, that you're so close-minded then that you are without charm, as Oscar Wilde would say. So yes, but Jeff Buckley is good. I think we should move on. I think we should move on now to the next artist. But I think it's a great start to buy this one if you want to get introduced to Jeff Buckley. But of course, you could also buy Grace and all kinds of spin-off products. He may only produce one album, but as the Smith said at the company meeting on the hands of Dead Star and oh, what was that song called? Paint a Vulgar Picture, yes. As Morrissey and the Smith said, paint a vulgar picture. It's all kinds of spin-off products when he died. So, but he only produced one real album, and that was Grace. At least that's what I understood. Okay, but we need to move on. This video is gonna last forever if you keep on stopping up. It's all about now. We need to move on now. And the next artist is
Röyksopp!
Played a bunch of it already, so I don't know, should we play any more? I mean, there were at least 2 of them on my last video. Let's see what we got then. We should listen to some B-sides then. Some rarities. No, I don't think I have much rarities of Röyksopp. I have a bunch of rarities for Jeff Buckley and the Smiths. Not Morrissey though, but I don't think I have any for Röyksopp. Okay, so I have 11 albums, it says here. 11 albums. Jeez Louise. Got a bunch of remixes too though. Let's look at the albums I have in real life. In real life. I brought them with me to show and tell. And that's the original one. Melody AM, and their second album, The Understanding. You can actually see the screen more than you can see the album. Okay, but this is The Understanding, and this is Melody AM. It's the first and second album of Röyksopp. Most of their music is kind of like soothing. It isn't very aggressive, and it's really not very techno-ish. Although sometimes they may like has a lot of energy to it sometimes, and like you have these 2 albums, Melody AM, which is supposed to be sleep music. In Norway we have a concept called nachspiel. It's probably translated as after party in other parts of the world. Also, I think it actually is a German word, Nachspiel. Spiel being German, at least. Nachtspiel. Night play. Well, it doesn't matter. The point is that this album is supposed to be calm and soothing, right? But I haven't ripped this album on my computer, so I don't think I have a lot of the songs on here. Songs here, on my computer. You see? Not here, there, down here. Why I haven't ripped it, I have no idea, but I did. I could have swore I had. I only have 1 song of Melody AM here. No, I got some more. Let's start with the most famous song. No, I don't know if it's the most famous one, but it's the breakout song. It's called Äpple, which means apple in English. It's the second song on this album. song. So let's play another song from Melody AM. This time around, let's play Remind Me. You see, what's funny about Remind Me? I don't know if you think it's funny, but the album version is quite different from the radio edit. So let's see if I have both versions on the computer. I actually don't think I do, but let's see. Remind Me. I only got two versions, the radio mix and some other remix.
Don't swear, don't swear. A friend no longer live, I had forgotten.
So let's do the one with the radio mix then. This is like the song that was played on the radio. It's very Röyksopp, this sound.
It's only been a week. The rush has been on rapid fading. A failure to recall what I was missing all the time anymore. Remind me. Remind me. There's always something to remind me.
Okay. Let's see some other great songs from Röyksopp. We got something called DJ Kicks, which I like a lot. It's actually a mix between, I guess, DJ Kicks is by Alan Øye, which is a vocalist in the band called Kings of Convenience. You've probably heard of those, right? Right? You've probably heard of Kings of Convenience, yes. And he's also been singing on Melody AM. He is the one who sings Remind Me. I think the male vocals in this is Alan Øye. And he made an album called DJ Kicks, which has a lot of interesting remixes on it. And this one combines one of my favorite artists with Röyksopp and Alan Øye. I have nothing against Alan Øye, but it's not my favorite artist either. I do recommend you listening to Kings of Convenience though. They are great. I think I may actually play one after this one. So this is a mix between Paulino, actually it's a remix of Paulino, and another great artist. Listen and believe, listen and hear.
Take me out tonight, 'cause I wanna see people who are young and alive. Take me anywhere, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Double-decker bus crashes into us. I'll die by your side. Such a heavenly way to die.
Now let there be a quiz to you. Which is the other artist? What song was it? It's very mixed, so he doesn't sing it similar at all. You do recognize the lyrics, but it's sung differently and even some rewriting of the original work. But fine. I think if you know the song, you know the song. So we'll play a little bit of that. Yeah, so let's see if I have a Kings of Convenience too, though. Kings of, to my understanding, they've had like an argument the artist Alnøy and Röyksopp. I don't know why, and I don't care why, but they don't cooperate anymore. So anyway, here's a Röyksopp remix. I have two of them. Hopefully I will press the right one. I think it's the shortest one. Yes. I have an instrumental version and a lyrical version of one of their songs called I Don't Know What I Can Save You From. Very easy title, very short title. I Don't Know What I Can Save You From. This is the Röyksopp remix. That's the instrumental version, sorry. That was the instrumental version. Look at my fingers, look how dirty they are. Labor hands, look! I don't want to have labor hands.
You called me after midnight, must have been 3 years since we last spoke. I don't know what I can save you from. Still I don't know what I can save you from.
You want to hear the original version as well? Just for fun, just for comparison? Yes, let's. You have the time, right? This is the original one. Completely different, right? If you ask me at least.
You called me after midnight, must have been 3 years since we last spoke. Still I don't know what I can save you from.
Yes. Blow my mind and blow my ears. Ooh. Okay. Before I go completely deaf, let's move on to the next artist. And next artist is Morrissey. Morrissey! 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 Look, I'm dirty. Dirty. It won't go off. Who is Morrissey, you may ask? Well, ask me then. Who's Morrissey? Morrissey. This is his latest album, World Peace is None of Your Business. World Peace is none of your business. World Peace is none of your business. And then I have this one. Ringleaders of the Tormentors? No. Ringleader of the Tormentors. Yeah, it was correct. Here's actually a picture of Morrissey. I have to sneeze. There's a point to this, I guess. Somewhere along the line, we're gonna get to the point of this, I guess. My second most listened to artist. What can I say? Except that he is a lyrical genius. Not too fan of this album though. This album though, I do love. You Are the Quarry. You Are the Quarry. Best of his comeback albums, I guess. I've been talking so much about music now, I feel that the steam has gone out. When I'm supposed to have like the most steam, because I'm talking about my favorite artist. How can this be your favorite artist, Andy, when he's on second place? Well, we'll get to that. Well, peace is none of your business, so would you kindly something or other. This album is also kind of good. At least I like some of the songs here. The thing is that Morrissey had started in the late 80s. And then he became a success towards... has there been a song by his whole career that has been a real hit? I don't think so. He's always been a little bit on the outside. A little bit on the outside. I think this is Undivided Eliza's favorite album. She doesn't have it though. She just have some of the songs. I gave it to her. I'm sorry, Morrissey. I ripped this disc and then I gave 2 songs away for free to Undivided Eliza, or 1 song. Let's start with that one then. Undivided Eliza's favorite Morrissey song. I'm Throwing My Arms Around Paris. And Morrissey wanted to make a re-release of that song after some horrible deeds in Paris. I don't know if you remember it. If you don't, good. Let's not bring back all the pain and misery of the past. Said no Morrissey fan ever. It's a very typical Morrissey song.
In the absence of your love, I'm throwing my arms around Paris, because only stone and steel accept my love. Place, and I have decided I'm throwing my arms around only stone and steel accept my love.
I think Undivided Eliza may have a dark side to her too. She likes this song.
I'm throwing my arms around, nobody needs my love, nobody wants my love. Yes, you've made yourself plain, yes, you've made yourself very plain.
Let's listen to another one from this album.
Could this be an arm around my waist? Well, surely the hand contains a knife. It's been so all of my life. Why change now? It hasn't. Now this might surprise you, but I find I'm okay by myself. After all these years, I find I'm okay by myself.
Yes, very Morrissey song, to be honest with you. I also have this one as I try to show you. It's a best of from his earlier work. You see, All the albums I have on Morrissey, well, comes after the comeback album. This is his comeback album, sort of. Yeah, for 10 years or something, he didn't make any music, and then he came back with this one, You're the Quarry. And this is my favorite of his albums. Come late, his comeback albums. I don't know if you can call every album after his comeback a comeback album, but post You're the Quarry, this is my favorite one. Don't know why. Also enjoy this one though, his live album. But this is like the best of his earlier works, the songs that came before You're the Quarry. Now I don't actually own any of the albums prior to You're the Quarry that is Morrissey. The reason for that is I just haven't bought them yet. That's all. That's the only reason why. But here's our best of. So you have like some of his most famous songs. People who don't understand Morrissey or understand him but don't like him have a tendency to skip over the fact that although his songs are mopey and dark and depressing and all of that great stuff, they also have a bit of humor to them. So I actually wonder if I should play one or two of his songs that are really has a sense of humor to them. Yeah, so let's start with Ouija Board. It's actually called Ouija Board if you want to find it on YouTube. Okay. Gonna die soon. You better love me while I'm alive, 'cause I'm gonna die soon. My body is eating me up, don't have long anymore. Please love me a while before I die. Please. I'm channeling Morrissey now. Probably because we're gonna play the Ouija Board. Ouija board, would you help me? 'Cause I still do feel so horribly lonely. Let's crank it up to 11.
Ouija board, would you work for me? I have got to say hello to an old friend. Well, she has now gone from this unhappy planet with all the carnivores and the destructors of it. Ouija board, Ouija board, Ouija board, would you help me? Because I still do feel so horribly lonely. Oh, hear my voice. Oh, hear my voice. Hear my voice. Hear my voice. The table is rumbling. The glass is moving. No, I was not pushing that time. It spells TVEN. The table is rumbling. The glass is moving. No, I was not pushing that time.
In case you wondered, what did the spirit say? It said, Steven, push up. Even spelled wrong. That's a joke. Get it? Who cares? The point is, great song and it's funny. So not all of his songs are dark. I bought one album digitally, which is a live album called Beethoven Was Death. And it has a lot of its, again, pre-comeback songs on it. live performance, and it has a bunch of great songs that I wasn't all that familiar with because it wasn't on the Best of album, but I have heard them. And then I started to re-listen to them on YouTube, and to be honest with you, some of them are actually better in the live performance, if you ask me. So let's listen to some of those. Yay! Such a Little Thing makes one of the things with Morrissey is that he has a lot of long titles on his songs, like the last of the famous international playboys. We Hate It When Our Friends Become Successful, Pregnant for the Last Time, November Spawned a Monster, The More You Ignore Me, The Closer I Get. Very long titles on this song. This song that we're gonna play now is called Such a Little Thing Makes Such a Big Difference, I think.
Such a little thing, such a little thing, but the difference it made was great. There you go, wielding a bicycle chain. Oh, why won't you change? Such a little thing, a gentle tone of kindness. How I love all of the complicated things of life.
In the original one, that part was how I love the simple things in life. But in his live performances, he usually tried to rewrite it. And I actually prefer how I love the complicated sides of life. Because that's more me. The simple. Yes, I want a simple life, but I like things to be complicated as well. Get it?
All of the complicated things of life.
Then I will not be nice.
Most people keep their brains between their legs.
Truer words have never been spoken. Let's see, another one then. We're gonna play from the live one, I think. He Knows I Love to See Him. That's a great song. And again, I think this live version is better than the album version, and that's not often I feel.
I have lived in the arse of the world. He knows I'd love to see him happy or as close as is allowed. Oh, he knows I'd love to see him happy or as close as possible. As close as possible, as close as is allowed.
Listen now, listen now. Listen now, listen now, best part. And I skipped it for some reason, fucking hell. Listen now, best part, listen now. Hear the longing.
My name still conjures up deadly deeds, and a bad taste in the mouth. I said I know I do.
Let's listen to one more from this album. It's one of his more controversial songs. When he released it on album, I'm not sure which album it was, but let me try and make a guess, because all the albums are here on his best of here, so I think it's one of those, right? Beat on It Was Death, that's the one we're listening to. And I think this song is from this one, Your Arsenal? Yes, Your Arsenal. But I'm not sure. But it's one of his more controversial songs, and the reason for that is that he sings about a right-wing movement called National Front. It's basically like Pegida, or I don't know if Pegida is an international one, but Keep Islam Away from England or whatever. I don't know what they are all called, but there are like organizations everywhere. And of course, when you sing a song about a right-wing movement and you don't condemn them explicitly, you of course yourself are a racist. And that's what happened, is that he sang a song called The National Front Disco, which is again about a guy who joins the National Front. And I listened to it a couple of times, but it's not like I just to know what the song was about, because that song made Morrissey a racist. People hated him after that song, and so I had to listen to it at least to make up my mind of how bad could it be. And I did actually like the studio version of it, but not because of the racist subject, the matter of racism. It's not necessarily a racist song. That's the thing. You may say this song is racist, but I say it's about racism, if that makes any sense. That does not, as I've said, Morrissey sings about serial killers too. That does not make him a serial killer. Even though, like Jack the Ripper, is a song that is not condemning of Jack the Ripper's acts. It still doesn't make Morrissey a serial killer, or even a person who necessarily condones serial killing. Any more than National Front Disco necessarily makes him a National Front sympathizer. But we'll listen to the song and see what we think. Because that's what we... Open mind or closed mind. Whatever. Let's see if it's racist. Let's see if Morrissey could be interpreted as racist by this song. Which I actually think is great. I think this song is great. The live version at least.
The wind blows, bits of your life away. Your friends all say, where's our boy? We lost our boy. But they should know where you've done, because again and again you've explained you're going to. England for the English. England for the English. You've gone to the national. To the national. There's a country you don't live there, but one day you will like to. And if you show them what you made of. We wonder if the thunder is ever really gonna begin. Because you want the day to come sooner. You want the day to come sooner. You want the day to come sooner.
long outro, right? Listen, I really like what it says at the end here. Oh, I'm just gonna rub away the lotion on the skin, or I will get the hose again. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Too much coffee and crazy. Okay, so anyway, the end of the song. I really like what it says. Let's hear it.
We might release that as a single. Do you think it would be a hit? What?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that song. You repeat it, but I think it says like we are wondering if we should make this a single. You think it would be a hit? and then the audience says no. If that's not funny, then only Family Guy is funny. And if that Family Guy is funny, I will shoot my brains out. It's funny because it's rock and roll. I mean, he's a fucking vegetarian, asexual vegetarian, and he's more rock and roll than like John Lennon or Bob Dylan or whatever. He is the true essence of edgy. Metallica, 9 Inch Nails, oh, that's good. He makes a song about National Front and asks his audience if it's gonna be a success. That's rock and roll for you. That's rock and roll. More rock and roll than singing about people equal shit or Satanists in my underpants or whatever those fucking idiots sing about. But should we say that we're done with Morrissey now? Yes, I think we should be done with him now, because this video is going to last forever. My god, I've been talking about Morrissey alone for 50 minutes now, according to this. I will chop it up, of course, but still, it's going to be a lot of editing on this video, I can tell you.